Sup guys, and welcome back to Kosh Idol. Today we are playing the Idol Boss Rush, the incremental game with a lot of additional mechanics. Let's go to the actual game. There we go. And I played the demo, but now the game is released and it has way more content. It has the prestige system, which is really fun. So let's go into it. We have this stone dude here that gives us, I think those are somewhat high scores, but yeah, basically what we do in this game, we start with the town hall. We get the bosses that we can destroy. We can destroy them by clicking, and as we lower their HP and it goes below specific milestone, we are getting more and more money. Also, the game features good music, and developers wrote me that their music is good for YouTube, so we'll keep it going. All right, we can build different buildings here and there that will allow us to get different types of units that will allow us to do damage to the worm. We have 500 gold, so that's enough to do something. Let's get a resident, and we can construct the barracks. Couple of residents can be converted into warriors. I misclicked some stuff, I guess. That will increase their damage, critical hit chance, and overall will give us some good start. I think we get a basic start for YouTube coin. Yeah, this is the save I used to play in the last video, in the demo. So basically, at some point when you get a couple of warriors, you don't really need to manually click anything anymore, because you will start doing idle gameplay. Let's get the farmlands. I remember those things rewarded us with some good amount of resources. Once you destroy one of the boss, you can go to the next one. The farmlands are used to be a really good source of gold coins. Let's wait. So basically, when it fills up, you gotta click to harvest money. Later on, we can get upgrades that will assign farmers, and that will automate the harvesting, and then the growth time will be lower, so we'll get more money faster. For now, we'll invest over there, and this boss is easy. So let's go to the next one, Mr. Baronet Brett. I like the music in this game, it's so good. So what do we do with our extra money? We get more warriors. Oh yeah, the higher tier bosses have more health, but they drop more money for us. So let's get additional warrior, and we don't have enough money to convert it into the warrior. Yeah, residents. Anyway, for now we can't do much other than harvest resources and try to improve our DPS as much as possible. Let's upgrade the damage of the warriors. That will allow us to do a bit more DPS, and at this point manually clicking doesn't make sense. You can click and hold to do damage, you can do whatever, but it feels like warriors are doing way better. We can click here to see the DPS, and now manual clicking, even with the auto clicker, will be nowhere as close. We're like one warrior here, so whatever. Yeah, we can get upgrade, manage, and enchant equipment to build a forge. It costs 100 gold, which I would like to spend on additional warrior instead. Like, DPS is more important for us. The gold per harvest is nice, like this farming will give us passive gold income, but the problem is, unless we'll get to farmers, it can be quite tiresome. And each upgrade will double the gold per harvest, so it scales pretty well. Like, we did an upgrade right now and it's 64 gold already, which is pretty decent amount if you ask me, so yeah. And it doesn't take that much to for crops to mature, so we can do that. Meanwhile, get an additional warrior. It takes time to train it, but once we get him, we can do more DPS to Baronet Brett. This guy is going down so fast. And this game has some unique mechanics. First of all, we have equipment. I think this is the first guy that drops the equipment, so we will get that. Second, we have more and more unlockable buildings happening later as we upgrade. I think the town hall will allow us to get more various buildings. So in the long term, we get more progression mechanics. Also, I have no idea what's the game length. There was a notification by the developers on the Steam about roadmap and everything, but I have a good feeling about the game already, so I don't plan to, do all that for a long time. Also, I think, yeah, we're good. Let's get additional farmlands upgrade. That will be 128 gold each harvest, which is good. We get the chest, red tail, new. All right. We can go to the next boss and farm this one a bit more. I think I will farm this guy a bit more because I think it will give us more resources. So what can we upgrade? Since warriors are our main source of damage, we can boost either their damage, and that will be 1.4 to 100. Critical hit chance. Critical hit is the yellow numbers that they do, and that gives us 10 damage instead of 7. And it's percentage of the damage. When you mouse hover over the upgrade, we can see that we can double that. That will be like 3 times the damage. I think it's a good thing to get, and the crit chance. I think that will improve our DPS a lot. Now we have 62. So that gave us 10, 25% DPS. 25% DPS increase, which is, I think, significant. Now let's work on the actual damage. That will give us a bit more, and maybe get additional warrior. I wonder if that will give us more DPS. So yeah, this is the basics of the game, but it doesn't stop there. There are other ways of how you can kind of improve, and that's really nice. Over here we have our total DPS, we have money per minute, we have money and amount of workers. Can we get one guy now? 618 additional warriors. So we have 71 DPS right now, and it's 83 right now. So that's a pretty decent, I think, close to 20% increase. The boss is down. We get the giant cleaver. That's equipment. So let's build. Let's build a forge, and we actually have all the equipment from the previous playthroughs. This is really nice. And the thing is, the equipment, I haven't played it that long, maybe an hour. The thing is, the equipment starts with one bonus. You can upgrade it, and you can also enhance it. I think there are different ways of upgrading equipment. Item upgrading and item enhancing. Right, upgrading improves the stats. Enhancing, unlocking additional abilities. So for the cleaver over here, our warriors are getting base damage increased by 12, so that's incredibly powerful and precise. Warriors critical strikes multiplied by 2.5, so those bonuses will be really good for us. And we can select our advisor once we constructed the forge. So let's get the military one, and let's get the giant cleaver to our military advisor, and let's see how the damage will be right now. 308 instead of 80. That's like 3-4 times more. Really good. All right. We have a bunch of other items from other bosses from the future. We'll get to them a bit later. The bonuses here, as far as I remember, are not so great. So the drops from this red, they're supposed to be the best. Let's go. Ooh, Tooth Amulet, that's something new. Every 15 warrior hits, apply 1 poison, and poison deal more damage. Let's go to the next boss right now. Snowboard. So I killed like 3 bosses because we have the boar drop, that's snowboard, snout brush, and probably flaming eye. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, we can move them around. That's cool. And we have materials that are dropped from various bosses that can be used to enhance the equipment. As simple as that. So now we have plenty of money. Let's actually work on the farm a bit. It might be counterproductive, but I remember that farm was pretty nice in terms of the revenue. So as soon as it will be automated and giving us more income, as we play the game, we will get our investment back. Probably I should work on progressing attacks instead, because that will do way better in terms of the DPS. 308, bam, 392. That's like 25% increase for 1 crit damage upgrade. Now let's get crit chance. 455. So working on our warriors actually is really beneficial for our damage progression. And farm now produces gold automatically, so we don't have to worry about that. Damn, the music is really good here. Last time I played without the music and I regret that. We can improve our base DPS a bit, but the fact that our item here gives us 12 damage, it means that there is no point doing that, because we already have pretty decent DPS source. I'd rather get more warriors. They're getting extremely expensive, extremely fast. And that will boost our DPS even more. So, what other items do we have? We can get more advisors for upgrading the town. What is this? Pets. Strange pet appears only to those who played the demo. Remember the madman who tried to beat the strange tablet? Oh yeah, that was complex. Right. Snowboard, click damage, useless. Sacred bolt, ballista launches an additional bolt even on miss range, dealing 3000 damage. That's not that great. Ballista will be available a bit later, but it won't do that much damage, I think. So I don't think it's worth it that much. Then we have this economy bonus that will basically boost economy. Rough. Lucky Harvest. Farmlands have 1.8% chance to generate 30 times more. We have YouTube-ish coins. That's weird. And second bonus is chance to find an upgrade material of the current boss. So that's good. The boss is defeated. We got snowboard, ice whip, and some materials. And I remember that I used to have that one that boosts the farm a bit more. Let's boost the town level. Bam, we get additional advisor, let's get economy, and let's get this rough over here. Every unassigned resident increase gold gain by 0.5%. For this one, this is not great because all our workers are busy, but that economy buff will work on the farmlands quite a lot. If we have extra money, I want to invest them here. Gold per harvest, 1,000, and it triggered. We got 32k straight away. That was so good. Now we can invest some more into faster harvest, and that will kind of give us pretty decent results. I actually want to get 14k upgrade as well. That should take care of our income for a while we work on our DPS. Let's do that. That will double the income. 2k each harvest every 8 seconds. In order to get investment back, that was like 20k. That's 70 seconds, 1 minute, and we get more than we had before. All right, so what else can we do right now? Can we upgrade some stuff? We can unlock item upgrading. So in order to upgrade this item, we need money and the snowballs. Snowballs have been dropped from this guy, right? So we need 10 of those and 60k coins. That will boost those bonuses quite a bit, but it's too expensive. Same about the giant cleaver. So I guess the equipment we upgraded before stayed with us. I'm not saying it's fair, but the early gameplay can be a bit slow, so I'm glad that we have that. We have Ballista now, which is manual early on. You have to manually hold the button and then release it, and that will do attack to the boss. And come on, dude, wake up. Thank you. Snowball, that's what we need. So yeah, it's a pretty good source of additional damage, but then again, I don't like to play the game actively. There are upgrades when we assign workers that will make it automatic. So let's do that. Assign workers, bam, Ballista works automatically right now. And also Ballista has levels. Great and decent shots give 1-3 XP to Ballista. Levels increase bonus damage by 10, unlimited. First few levels also uncover new upgrades. So as we upgrade Ballista, we get more upgrades here. We can see that our DPS from Ballista is like negligible, really tiny. Let's get crit damage instead. I think that will work way better for us. And the damage for the warriors. And actually, we can get more warriors. We're rich now, we can afford that. The faster we do damage, the more money we will get. So it makes sense to increase DPS as well. All right. Let's wait till we get 11k. I actually have to move my camera a bit. I'm closing in all that menu on the right. Where should I put myself? Let me check. If there is a way, if there is a place where I belong. I think I belong somewhere... somewhere here. Or maybe here. I think this is a better place. There we go. So you can see everything now. I might forget about that a bit later, I'm sorry. Right, so we can get additional warrior now. That's 1.2k DPS from warriors already. And now 1.3. And we can boost their crit chance to do 1.5k. So this boss is going down like no problem. We have the next boss, who is the spider. I think the spider is the boss that we killed the last one. Let's check the magic items. Burn lasts longer for the flaming eye. For the ice whip, click applies to freeze. Alright, that will make click options a bit better. Crystal ring reduces all boss resistance by 15%. This is pretty cool actually. I think this one is nice. Tooth amulet. Every 15 warrior hits, apply 1 poison, and poison deals 3000 damage. I think I used this one before since it's upgraded, and I think this is one we are going to go for again, because poison works really well with warriors, and it seems like our build right now as well. So, oh yeah, this spider gives us a lot of money for damaging it. As you can see, it works really well, and I'm really happy about that. Let's see how much do we get. We got 50k just from the farm. All right, and those guys give us 10k. I think what I want to do, I want to invest a bit more into the farm. That will be like even more money. Upgrade prices are ridiculous, but if we'll get another trigger of that income, that will be even better. So I'm not worried about that. Let's get additional town level, and let's get the magic advisor, and let's put the poison artifact over here. Bam. So now our guys apply poison. Poison stacks up to 7, then deals 6000 damage. Both numbers grow with each detonation. Bam. Done. Now we have 77 stacks. That will deal 186k damage. Stack sources, tooth amulet. So basically we get poison from the amulet that will make warriors do poison damage. So the more warriors we have, the faster we will ramp up poison that will do additional damage. Alright, did we upgrade this item a lot? Not that much. Can we upgrade something? I'm not sure about that, but we have 177k money. That's what I'm talking about when I tell you guys that farmlands is good. I will upgrade it once again, and it triggered once again, and we have 340k already, and we will do upgrade again, and that's 16k. 16k for each upgrade, and now it's harvesting every 7 seconds automatically. So I think this is our way to get rich right now. If it will trigger again, we will get so much money. Meanwhile, let's work on our critical chance and damage and crit damage for our warriors, so we can do more damage, because the spider isn't dying fast enough. Let's get more residents for all our money. That's like, people are chilling here, doing nothing. All right. I wonder what should we work on next. Like, what should we get? Which items we should equip? I don't really know. We can get ballista upgrades. They are cheap. Right, we have 55k, so all those base damage, charge speed, they are scaling pretty fast, yeah, but other than that, they are not that crazy, and we get the next level. So ballista does like 10% of warriors damage. It's not that bad. Now, since we get that many workers, and since we are that rich, we have so much money, let's unlock item enhancing, chest helper, and item collection. Oh, hello there. And we have the chest that will give us click power. Nice. So now we get 51 damage instead of 1. Nowhere close to the actual DPS right now anyway, so it's nice that we have it, but so useless. And we have the chest helper, so when the enemies will drop the chest, they will be automatically collected, which is nice. Also now we can enhance equipment, so let's check it out. In order to enhance this cleaver, we need 100 cleavers. Same for this one, 100 rough. Same for this one, 100 amulets. So this is a long-term progression, I guess, since we'll get the prestige, and I have a feeling that the items will stay after the prestige. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, since all of those are upgraded, I wonder Oh, I like this flint shield. This one, boss's respawn time is reduced by 7%. And we can upgrade it now for 100 coins and 1 wax. Let's do it. And now it's 9% spawn reduction. This will be useful for farming bosses later on, because their respawn time takes a while, and that will allow us to do it faster. Alright, Flaming Eye burn lasts longer, and the Crystal Ring is good as well. I mean, I really like the idea of lowering the enemy resistances to 18 right now. So any of those will do. Both of those are... this is economy, this is a magic one, so not all of those will do. We need to pick one. We have 300k, so let's get additional warrior now. How can we upgrade Ballista even further? I'm not sure. It's doing okay right now, I guess. Let's get Observatory. Construct. Reveals boss info and allows you to spot powerful meteors. Watch the sky. Alright. Unlock Bestiary. Now we know about the boss. So it's weak to freeze attacks and resistant to burn attacks. Loot chance to get various stuff. There is a secret loot that we never got. And then we have chance to spot a meteor. 1% every 5 seconds. We can increase it. But it's getting too expensive again. And we have the Meteor Codex. That will allow us to get various meteors, I guess. I don't know what do they do. We'll see. Right, how can we improve our DPS again? I think we need more warriors. Even though it's expensive, I'm pretty sure it's a way to go, because that will apply more poison and that applies more damage, so should work. Alright, let's finish the boss off. And what do they drop? Flint shield, right. This is the respawn time, and it's a while, as I said. They drop walks, so that's pretty cool. We need that later. I think I wanna go and farm some snowballs. So this boss now dies pretty fast, which is pretty cool. And poison, when it hits hard. So I wanna get snowballs to upgrade the levels of both Rough and the Giant Cleaver. That will give us more damage and more money. And maybe this, but that's too expensive. So we need like 16 more snowballs. That will take a while. We have 1 million. What the hell? How I am so rich? Chest helper. We can get additional one for 1 million. No, thank you. Let's get a town level instead. For now, I think I want the magic one. Boss resistance is by 18. Yeah, everything else is like not that great. Oh, this one might be good now. Snout Brush for economy. How many residents we can get? Let's say 42. So for now, we have 40 residents. That's like 20% extra gold income from all the sources. That will allow us to get more stuff. I'm economy greedy, so we'll get that. Bam. We can also upgrade it really cheap. So 0.6, we have 25% now. And if we get more of them, we can unlock the second thing. Oh, the meteor. What's happening? Meteor. Increase farm production speed and attack speed slightly. Okay, that was fast. So basically we need to farm this boss now. For snowballs and for the snout. In order to get all the benefits from the items that we have right now. Next town level is 60 million. I might have made a mistake. Snowboard, Ice Whip, Snowball, okay. Let's get more warriors, as many as we can. Boost the crit damage a bit, since we need more DPS. Damage. Ballista now can poison and burn and increase the base damage. Accuracy training. Let's get poison bolts. Poison is always nice. This one is weak to burn though, so maybe this will be better. Burning bolts, let's go. Accuracy training, so they will be better. Oh yeah. Oh, the DPS is so much better now. Farming intensifies. And we have more areas that we can build. Troll Cave, Arena, Nest, the Meteor. Let's get the nest, that's cheap. I remember this. That will make birds, and birds are useless. Boss rush arena. We have to do challenge there. And a troll cave. Trolls might be better than the birds, I think. Because birds seems to be lacking. Alright, what can we do to boost our damage? More meteor chances. Sure. Do we get anything from those meteors? I don't know. Just the bonus. Nice. That is pretty fast. We have 16 snowballs already. So let's buff this giant cleaver. So instead of 12 and 2.5, bam, it's 14 and 2.8. That will boost our DPS so much. I'm not sure how much, but will be efficient for sure. We still have 3 snouts, so we didn't got any extra. This is fast. So recruit birds, that will cost our workers. Recruit troll. Troll can do damage, freeze, and bounce in rock chest. What the hell is that? Birds can do damage and attack speed bonus. Okay. I think trolls are better. I have a feeling that they will be more effective. Ballista works really well, I guess. Let's buff the base damage. I think burn damage cannot be increased. 96 damage per stack. If we'll upgrade the ballista, do we get more burn damage? 96 save. So burn balls just give additional burn stacks. There is nothing we can do about that. Snowball. Yeah, we can upgrade the rough. That will give us higher chance, 2% chance to generate 30 times income, and chance to find upgrade material for the current boss. So farm now not only giving us money, well, and before it was the same, it's also given us the chance to get materials from the boss, like snowball, which is cool. We can wait a bit more and do more upgrades. I'm not sure if that's worth it. I think our DPS is good enough to go forward. There is a troll over here as well, and birds, they don't do that much damage. Bounce in the rock chance. Do we have money for this? Yeah. And we get additional troll, and we get the crit chance with them. More birds, more damage. Let's get all the upgrades, so we will see how good they are. They feel attack speed. Let's go. They feel pretty useless. What I want to do, I want to upgrade farmlands again to get 32k per harvest, because I really like the money we're getting here, and combination of rough and the farm and how it works all together is really good. I like the idea. And our snout brush can be upgraded soon. Oh, we can upgrade it now. That will increase our gold. Wait, there is a... There we go. Alright. A lot of things are happening. This is so fast-paced. Gold per harvest. Let's go. Bam. 32k. Upgrade is done. 1 million for the next upgrade. Alright. We got a couple of ice whips for freeze. I don't feel it's useful right now. So let's upgrade this one. We'll spend the snowballs for more money. Not that much, but I'm really hoping that the next upgrade will be more important. Will be like, will allow us to get more bonuses from passive residents. Weapon charge speed or base damage. Ballista's damage is 721, which is a bit higher than 10% from the warriors, and overall like 10% from our damage per second, so I don't think it will help too much, and it's also expensive. Barracks damage, 1 point of damage won't do much. Crit chance, maybe. Crit damage, maybe. Still too expensive, so probably not. What can we spend money on, though? We can get more trolls. Trolls seems to be good. Birds are doing 400 damage. Trolls. Crit chance. Damage boost. And crit damage. And even more damage boost. Let's see if they will compare right now. Currently, trolls and birds doing the same damage. And pretty mediocre at what they do. Let's get more residents for now, because that will give us more passive income. Man, so cool. So we're waiting for the snout to be level 10. And then we'll move out. Maybe by the time we'll get 20 snowballs. There is a second troll right now. So trolls are doing 600 damage now. Pretty good source of extra DPS. Oh, there are 3 of them. Okay. I guess birds can do better with these cheap upgrades, right? More birds, more bird upgrades. I'll just get everything. And we'll see how the birds will do. I hope birds can do something more than just poking the enemies in the face. They have more attack speed, so I think attack speed of the birds can be... Oh! With the crit damage and everything, the birds decided to take second spot in our DPS with 1k DPS. That's actually pretty cool. I think they can poke a light tier bosses, so... Oh yeah, we have enough snow. So fast. Enough snouts. Let's see the second great quality bonus. Unassigned residents increase the chance to spot a meteor by 5.4. Wow. That's a lot. How many? We have enough. Let's upgrade the giant cleaver. Warrior's base damage and critical strike will increase. Or we can improve the poison damage. I'm not sure which one contributes more. I think this one. Critical strikes multiplier is a flat bonus. Right? Let's see. 4.2k. And the upgrade will be 4,350. Bam. 3.1. We don't have money. But yeah, the upgrade is flat bonus, but this multiplier is added on top. And we can get this as well. That will do 10k damage per second. Which makes this guy die really fast. Alright. I really would like to get some other bonuses, especially this one. Increasing the chance to get 30 times revenue and... what's that? Farmers have chance to find an upgrade. That will be cool. But I don't think it's appropriate for us right now. Whoa! The farm triggered and we get 1.2 million. I want to wait and get another upgrade for the farm. It deserves it. The money we're getting from the farm is outrageous, and we really would like to get all that. And the next upgrade will make farmlands so much better. I like how as we upgrade the farms, we grow more and more wheat everywhere. Yeah, look at that. Our income is nothing in comparison with like triggered bonus from the farm. So I really feel like I want to work on this one right now to get even higher chance of getting that crazy multipliers. There we go. So farms are pretty crazy. We established that already. How many snowballs do we have? 18. So we pretty much have enough very soon in order to upgrade the rough. Come on. One more. There we go. Upgraded, and we have 2.2% chance of getting all that. How do you like that, huh? Alright, I think we can move on to the next boss, the giant crystal golem. Huh. Alright. Ability. Taking elemental damage, grant him 1% resistance to that type. Maximum 80%. So the burn resistant... Oh, 6 million, that's tough. Burn resistance is being added up. Let's see how much money do we get for 1 bar. Because for us, damage isn't that important right now, right? Because we do 534. It was like nothing. In comparison with what we get from the farm, I think this dude doesn't contribute that much. There we go, that's the freeze. Those freeze points that we click to do 1.5 damage. Not worth it. Alright, how do we get more DPS? Let's figure out. Because right now, we need that. I would like to lower the growth time. That will give us more income, so it's 6.4 seconds right now. Because that means more triggers and more chances of the Great success. We can boost the damage of the trolls 30 DPS for that amount of money. Wow, that's insane. Damage of the birds a bit better, but not that much. They're trying, I can see that, but they are pretty useless anyway. We just triggered farmland bonus and got 2 million money. So this is the way to progress, I think. All right, so what do we want to do with that? We can get more warriors. Oh, look at that. Ballista just upgraded. Ballista will scale over time since it's been upgraded. We can get extra ballista shot that will double its damage. I like that. Charge speed, maybe it's cheap. I want to get more residents, so we will get more bonuses. How many people we have? 16. How many bonuses do we have from this? 11% gold. This is not that great. Anything that will help us to fight this dude? Maybe this one. So we can replace that with reduce all bonus resistance by... Go away. Oh, this is economy. We can't equip a crystal ring in the economy slot. Okay. Okay. We need 60 million for that. But we get about 1 million money per minute, which is great. The boss is taking damage. It will take a while to take him out. I don't remember if I killed him ever. Crystal ring. We killed him one time on the previous playthrough during the demo, and he dropped us the crystal ring, this one, and I thought it's useful against him, but not really. I'll go AFK. I have no water, so I need to refill, and we'll be back to this fight and probably will be rich. See you in a minute. I'm back, and I can't believe that we already are 37 minutes into the game, which flew by, to be honest. I thought we were like 15 minutes in. Anyway, the crystal golem is almost down. We are up for 3 million money, which is not enough to upgrade the town level yet. But it's almost enough to upgrade the farmlands, and I think I will do that. Because getting even more gold, that will be like 120k. That will be worth it, so let's wait. Meanwhile, let's click those things to do extra damage. Not like it will change anything that much, but I mean, why not? The poison, the next one will do 5.4 million damage. That's almost its health pool, but I don't think it's possible right now because he will die before that will happen. Gold per harvest increased. And now I would like it to trigger. I would love it to trigger and give us a lot of money. So what do we get? We get crystal boulder, and that will do. Troll throws a new type of boulder that does 50 times physical damage with 15-second cooldown. I think this is good. Although, not really. Wait. The cooldown is 15 seconds, so that's 26,000 damage every 15 seconds. I wonder if it's like... excuse me. Too late. I wonder if it works for a single troll or for every troll. We can test it out. We just need additional advisor for that. I think it's way less effective than our cleaver, for sure, because we're doing so much damage, but the next upgrade is so expensive, so we can't really get additional advisor, and we can't replace those guys as well. I think we can try and see how it will work. So our DPS right now is 10.5k. We halved our DPS. Wow, that sucks. All right. Is it the cooldown? Yeah, it's a cooldown. And they throw only one boulder. It's only one boulder for one troll, so overall, not that great. Let's get the cleaver back. Sadly, pretty useless. I'm thinking maybe we can get ballista upgrade. Because right now ballista is 1.6k damage and we didn't did all the upgrades yet, so it can be even better. 7 million money, what the hell, why we are so rich? I left farm for a couple of seconds and it already triggered something crazy. Let's get ballista upgrades. Bam, bam, bam for the damage. 2k, right? Pretty nice. Yeah, let's wait for the boss to be killed again. And then we will go farm... No! We will not go farm the sacred bolt because we can't really fit it anywhere. And I think like the cleaver is the best. We can upgrade it even more. Holy yeah! That is so good. That will boost our DPS by 20%. That's great. And we can upgrade the rough for even higher chance of income. Nice. And we can't upgrade anything else. But yeah, can we upgrade the duration of the meteor? Not really, not yet at least. So what I want to do, first of all, I want to upgrade this farm again. Bam, another meteor, so cool. And I want to go into the arena. But arena, as far as I know, as far as I remember, it resets the boss. So I want to finish this one off, then go to arena, fight there a bit. Arena is like the place where you need to take out the bosses in specific amount of time, which we can do right now without proper DPS, I think. I'm not sure though. But yeah, wow, the boss fight is taking so long. And I'm so glad that we have this upgraded even higher. My god. We get 250,000 gold per harvest every 6.4 seconds. And if it will trigger, it will be 30 million. No, quarter of that. Quarter of 30 million. It's like 7.5 million gold. Which was basically the price of the upgrade. What I like about this rough item that it basically allows you to get your investment back in one successful trigger. Right, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I think what I want to do is go fight the arena and then probably we will go farm more rough and more cleavers to unlock additional epic quality bombs. Because things are a bit slow right now, and I want them to be faster. Let's change to the poison bolts, because it's already pretty resistant to the burn damage. 80% resistance, so not great. And poison still works, because it triggered once. Or twice, I don't know. Although, like, right now, it doesn't feel that we... Actually, Ballista is building up quite fast stacks of poison. Take a look at that. I should have done it faster. And we can also boost Ballista's charge speed. So it will be shooting even faster. And again, and some damage. Ballista will be OP now. Poo, 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 poo. Let's go poison them to hell. Anything else we can do right now? Not much. Another chest helper, no. Fertilize, lower the growth time. Yes, please. Do we need more trolls? Troll is doing very tiny amount of damage. Like, and the upgrade price for the troll, let's close this, is pretty high in comparison with the birds. Birds are way cheaper upgrades, and I think that will be more beneficial for us to work on them, especially considering their DPS. Ooh! Acquire Phoenix! 1 million and 10 birds will give us Phoenix. What the hell is that? Let's take a look. So we don't have birds, but we have this Phoenix that burns the boss. Whoa! This is cool. Okay. Do you remember how I said birds suck? So cool. So cool. Phoenix level. Rebirth reduces Phoenix level to 0 but increase the max level. And when it levels up, more burn per stack. That's a lot of burn damage right here. Wow. Okay, let's get... I don't even know. A bit more birds because we can. They are pretty expensive anyway. Upgrade more trolls. I wasn't expecting this. Alright. Do we have workers? We can upgrade crit damage for our warriors again. And let's go and try. I think we're ready for that. Crit damage for the trolls maybe, and normal damage. Yeah, let's go try the arena when the troll will be out though. So troll 693, additional troll will be like about 1k. Yeah. Enter arena. So we have infestation boss rush, 2 rats and the spider, and we need to do it in 20 seconds. That will give us that many bonuses. Permanently reduce farmlands upgrade price by 50%. That's good for someone as greedy as me. Residents, giant cleaver and some money for 40 seconds and 1 minute. Let's go. So there we go. The rat is gone. The second rat is gone. And now we have the dangerous enemy. The Papa Jonk. Can we deal it? Can we deal with that? Resistant to fire, so there is no point burning it. Can we get something? We already passed 20 seconds, so not really. The freeze is doing pretty high amount of damage, 3k, significant, but nowhere close to be as significant as we need to. We need 40 seconds. We managed to do the silver, so we get giant cleavers, some coins, red tails, and residents. All right, that wasn't worth it, to be honest. Now let's go back. No, not to the worm. To the, I think, red. Because I want cleavers and stuff. And rough. And cleavers. And walks. So they die so fast. Everyone inside resident. Nah. Let's get the shield now. So that will... lower their respawn time, means more boss kills per second. Where do we farm it? I think this is from the spider. I wonder what will be the second bonus. I think this is like farming item. Giant cleavers and stuff. I think we triggered success for the farming. I think we can get those 100 cleavers really fast now. As you can see, we are getting pretty decent amount of them, although we still have to wait, which is boring. I wonder if the second run will allow us to farm the... No, we shouldn't be able to get those. I was wondering if we'll get those resources for the second run, but I think not, so yeah. But we can't beat 20 seconds right now. We need way more DPS for that. Let's open the chest. I wonder if there is a limit on the amount of chests we can get. Hope not. So we have 64 red tails. That's a lot. Honestly, I feel like this shield doesn't add a lot to our performance. I would like to get more of those, but how long will it take us to take out the spider? 600k. It's not instant. It's taking some damage, but nowhere close to be fast enough. Yeah, slow. How can we improve our DPS yet again? Bolts per shot. We can get additional shot to the ballista. That will improve the amount of poison build-up or burn build-up and overall DPS. We can get additional warrior, not that expensive, 2 million. We can get couple. More crit chance. Base damage is cheap, not even 1 million. Alright, that's pretty decent bonus damage. I think we doubled it right now. Okay, let's get a couple more citizens just because. So how, yeah, shield drop is 15%, so it's not the most common drop, so we don't really get chance to get that many of them. Let's get the growth time down. Things are pretty expensive with the farmlands right now, but nothing we can do about that. Boss rush tier, we can get the next boss rush tier. I wonder if that will help us. Rebirth Phoenix. Oh, so we can manually do the rebirth. And that will allow its max level to 50. 15. Not 50. But still, not bad. Sadly, birds are too expensive, so we can't really get too many of them. Let's get the cheap upgrades below the million for the trolls and get additional one. Maybe that will allow us to do more DPS. Trolls are on board with that. They like doing damage. Papa Junk is still going down, but slowly. I don't believe we'll get enough shields like that. Yeah, screw that. Let's go fight the rat instead, because we can get giant cleaver, more DPS, blah blah blah. We can upgrade the giant cleaver though for 10 walks that we farmed just now, or even more DPS. That worked. The troll is out and running. With that we have 1.6k DPS from the trolls. Phoenix can't do much because the boss is dying too fast, so here it doesn't really matter. Our DPS here is not being compared, it's just the farming run. Let's do the spot meteor bonus. Maybe that will eventually allow us to get more meteors or something like that, because you never know where you will get the new unlock for something, right? Chest helper residence, no. Chance to freeze. The freeze is doing like pretty much 0 damage, so I don't really know. We can just wait now. Tooth amulet. Can we upgrade it? Requires 100 as well. So yeah, actually what we use, the most resources that we use, most artifacts, are from the rat, because we get the giant cleaver that's dropped by the rat, we have the tooth amulet and the ruff, and all of them are being dropped by the rat. There is one more drop with like 0.1% chance. I'm really curious what it is. But I don't think it will be easy to get that. So let's just wait. Ballista is level 18. We triggered successful farming. I heard that sound. I recognize it now. Man, 57 cleavers. Come on, we need just the same amount. Because I don't know who we will face next. But I think it will take a while. By the way, which one is the next boss? Oh, what the hell is this? Hypnothric. So, this is the guy... I saw him before. I don't know, looks dangerous. So, we need to do 60 million damage in order to take him down. And it doesn't seem that it will be easy. Not with our current DPS, which is barely scratching it. And I really think I want to... Yeah, I want to unlock this thing. What the hell? How did we get the Hypno Finger? Oh, because of the farming. So we can get his materials down from the farming. Look at this. Gold per harvest. Should we? Of course we should. 500,000 money per harvest. If it will succeed, we will get 15 million. 2 of those successes will pay us everything back, and overall we will get rich way easier. Another finger. Screw that. I'm not waiting. I think the income we get from damaging the boss is nothing in comparison with the farm income. So instead, I want this new tier for boss rush. And we can get 50 snowballs for that. Interesting. And some items. We need to do it in 1 minute 48. Oh, we won't be able to do that. White boys. Nice. The problem with the white boys that we have to defeat the Hypnothric with 60 million health and the golem. Wait, I heard the sound from the farm and we only got 5 million. Why? It should be... Maybe it was level up of someone else? Wait. We should get 30 times more. And that means 50 million. Consumes meteors healing for 100k each, so it will take a long time to take him out, and he can heal from the meteors. Not by much, by 100k, which is not that much, but look at this burn damage from the Phoenix. And they are being refreshed. Oh yeah, it just consumed the meteor, just right there. Let's go burning bolts. We'll burn him to death. He's resistant to poison, so the poison tick will do... Oh, we got 777 poison damage. Now we need 7.7k stacks, and that will do 162 million damage. And half of that is 80 million, so that will kill him. The problem is it will take forever to build up, so I'd rather build up more burn stacks. And it's working right now, and it's doing million per tick right now. Huh. So we can defeat him right now, we don't have to wait forever. Surprisingly. Let's get additional ballista bolt, since it's that good. And some speed for the ballista. So we can shoot more of those. Anything we can do for our warriors? Crit chance. Yeah, sure. And the damage, let's make it 50. Not yet? Okay. Birds. We can get some birds damage. We have only 2 birds, so they just chilling there doing something. Man, this is so cool. Do we have something that will improve the burn damage? Burn lasts longer with the Flaming Eye. I think if we'll get Flaming Eye to tier 2, we can improve the burn damage. I think that might work. But I have no idea. We got 15 million from the farm, I think. Since I feel way more rich right now. One bird costs 1.6 million. That's a bit too much. Bouncing rock chance. I think it will increase the chance of doing damage from the rock by 2 times. Feels useless. Hypno finger. There is no information about it. I was curious, maybe it's been used by something specific, but not really. The Phoenix is increasing its level, and the burn damage is being increased from its attacks as well. 102 burn stacks per attack. Oh no, it's not the damage, it's amount of the burn stacks, and each stack deals 96 damage. So it means it will burn enemies faster, they will have more ignition, let's put it like that. Okay. I wonder what do they drop. There is a key for something new and some items. I don't even know why I'm trying to kill it right now, because the better way of doing things would be going to previous bosses and farm to increase DPS, so you will take him out faster next time. But I just feel like I want to take him out and take a look at the next boss, and then we'll go back to the giant cleaver dude. Upgrades. I really want to get a bit more birds, maybe. Because we have the Phoenix now, and additional birds won't really hurt. Oh, we got so much money. If we will get additional villager, I would like to upgrade my town level. 60 million is within our reach. And I wonder how it will help us in terms of the income. What do we get from that? I don't think it will get that much. Look at that, we get 11,000 stacks of burn, 78,000 damage per second from burn, 1 million burn. Dude, the hell is happening? Yeah, this dude is suffering. Dead. So we managed to get the chest that contains Moonstone Ring, the new item. What the hell is that? And we unlocked the achievements. Divine Gems. Unlock achievements to gain Divine Gems. What do they do? Defeat different things. Mighty Strike. Like, there are multiple cool achievements here. Most of those are pretty linear. Okay, who's the next one? What the hell is that? Baldog, 600 million. No, thank you. Let's go defeat the rat a bit more. Man, this is crazy. All right. So I think we will get all the required cleavers pretty fast. 25% chance to get the cleaver. I think this is a good chance for us. In order for it to be automated, we need to hire one more chest helper. And we can upgrade the town level for 60 million. Bam! Let's go. So, that gives us opportunity to build an alchemist. Transform resources into other resources. The available offers change over time. And also we can get Celestial Bastion for 500 million. That's a lot. And we can get the next advisor. Which one should we get? I am not sure. I don't want to get one right now because none of those items are like life-altering, not life-changing, and make me enjoy stuff more and do stuff faster. Since we get that many burn damage options, I would like to get more Flaming Eyes after we'll be done with this guy. And see if the next tier will allow us to do more burn damage. If that will boost the burn damage, that will be really good. Maybe Crystal Ring will be good as well, but it will be really hard to farm because we gotta fight the golem. Hey, don't go. Don't, oh, whatever. Resident for income, we don't have that many. Chance for additional meteors to appear at once. Well, I don't know. I don't feel like meteors change everything that much, especially with their short duration right now. So unless we can... Hell, what the hell? Caravan. Let's talk about that in a second. I want to discuss other items first, but this one is very curious. So, yeah, none of those are really good. Let's put it like that. I don't want... Oh, we can enhance the snowboard now. Click damage. Click on the boss detonates up to 5 free stacks. I think snowboard with the ice whip together might be worth it. That might work. But I'm not sure about that. So guys, it will be it for this episode of Idle Boss Rush. I wanted to make one long video, but it took way too long, so we will cut it in several parts. In the next one, we will continue and we will probably get way more progress. The progression in the game is insane. I love it. Check out the playlist down below for the rest of the episodes. And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. And have a good one. See you in the next one. It's been Stan Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.